How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Universal Veteran here again with another video, and today's video I just want to chat with you guys. It's been a few days or a couple weeks since I've actually uploaded a video in terms of just casual talking. I know a lot of people on here really don't watch these, but for the sake of my son in the future, if he ever wants to watch these, or for nostalgia's sake, when I'm 30 years old, I'll rewatch this shit. Or 30 years from now, I'll rewatch this shit and have a chuckle. So how have things been going with my life? I feel like my life is on an upward spiral. In terms of pretty much every aspect of my life. My weight loss journey, while having a few hiccups every once in a while, like last week as an example, I had 3 days of fast food. Didn't mean to, but I'm back on track. So besides a few hiccups that happened in my life, the weight loss journey is going phenomenally. I've lost close to 50 pounds now. I'm like 3 pounds short of 247, and then I will be exactly at 50 pounds. I still have 50 pounds more to go before I get to my ideal weight, but I'm already noticing the change, the difference in terms of like being able to fit in my clothes, fucking just looking at myself in the mirror, and like the confidence that I've gained because of it, you know. I've also started going to the gym. While it wasn't a good idea at the time, I'm glad I did it. I purchased the gym membership, and the local YMCA in my town has actually opened 24/7, so you have to pay like $7 extra, and you get this like custom card that you can scan at any time during the day when they're closed, and you can go in and work out. So last night I got home from I did the 4-hour drive from Minnesota back to Iowa, and got home with my son around 7 o'clock, and around like 8:15 I went to the gym, and I worked out until like almost 9 o'clock. I was the only person at the gym. It was nice. I had all the equipment to myself, and it was great. So the $7 is actually pretty worth it. So, and I'm actually enjoying going to the gym again. I'm starting off very slow. Just walking is the big thing that I need to get into. I just need to walk and walk and walk. Get my legs moving in, because I sit on my ass all the time as a truck driver, so yeah. My medication for my Adderall is kind of up in the air right now, because when I first got prescribed my medication 3 months ago, my doctor put me on this extended release Adderall that I would take up around 6 in the morning, and it would last me until around 4 in the afternoon. After taking that for about a month, I noticed that my mindset and my impulsivity and all the other characteristics of ADHD would come back around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And because of that, even if I stuck to a very good routine throughout the entire day, such as eating healthy, working out, and whatnot, my thoughts of wanting to devour my kitchen and like my ability to not give in to those impulses like was almost non-existent. So I talked to my doctor about getting a boost in my meds. So at the time, I thought that when I told her this, she prescribed me fast-acting Adderall as well. I was supposed to take 2 of those a day along with the extended release. I thought that was fine, so I would take, instead of taking both pills every day, or well, all 3 of them, what I would do is I'd take the extended release at 6 a.m. and then the one of the 15 milligrams at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that worked well for me. That worked perfectly. And I did that for the remaining 3 months. Well, come to find out, with my last doctor's appointment, I wasn't supposed to be taking that much Adderall. I was only supposed to be taking, I wasn't supposed to be taking the extended release anymore, and only take the 2 15 fast-acting pills. The issue with it is, this fast-acting shit doesn't last nearly as long. I'll take it at 6 a.m. and then by noon, my impulsivity and my urges and whatnot come back with a passion, you know. And I get the fact that Adderall is an appetite suppressant. That's not the problem. Like, I'm always hungry. Like, even now, I just had my fucking nuts that I packed for my lunch, and I'm still hungry. I could go to McDonald's right now and I could get fucking a Big Mac with 3 big chickens and eat that shit up right now. But the difference is I have my Adderall, and because of that, it's slowed down my thoughts to the point to where when those urges come up, I'm able to actually say, no, I don't really need this, so I'm not gonna go and get it. While when it's when I'm not on the Adderall, my thoughts are like, go eat, you need to eat now. It's okay, don't worry about it, just go eat. You know, it's a constant, like, 6 fucking thoughts back to back to back to back, constantly, nonstop. And eventually, I can hold out for as long as I can, but eventually I give in and I eat McDonald's, you know? That's what happened 3 days last week. So, back to what I was saying, is the medication that I'm using right now is not really working for me. So I'm hoping to talk to my doctor about getting back onto what I was before, because that method that I was using in the past worked really well for me. How is things going with my life outside of that? Ander is my son. He's in 3rd grade now. He's 9 years old. Fucking time flies, right? And while we've had some hiccups with his discipline and his respect towards us and him listening, I think we've gotten on a pretty good routine of things that we do throughout the day. I also have to thank my girlfriend for helping me along this journey, because it's definitely not easy. Because I didn't really think much about it in the way that I was raising my son, and now that she's like pointed out things that I need to improve on, it's actually given me like some insight on, oh yeah, I definitely need to be doing these things. So ever since he started school this year, we make sure that as soon as he gets home, he does his chores. I got him a cat last year in December, so I have to constantly remind him to take care of the cat's litter, water, food every single day. I'm also making him do the dishwasher and put away dishes and whatnot. I'm hoping to incorporate some more chores in with it, but once after he gets out of school, he usually does his chores, and then if he has homework, he does his homework right away before he's allowed to do anything else. I have to get into the routine of actually making dinner and having enough food in my house, but for the most part, I make him dinner after I get home, and then after he's done eating, then he's allowed to go and do whatever he wants, and then around like 9 o'clock, I make him read his book, reads his book for school and whatnot, his daily homework that he has for his teacher, and then we go to bed around 9:30. So I think the routine, getting him in this routine, has actually helped tremendously. I've also tried to limit his technology use. We had a hiccup about a month and a half ago where he stole from me. He actually sold my Oculus Quest 2 to one of his classmates, and I didn't even notice it. I didn't even know that he did this until he comes home one day with $40, and he tells me that he sold a football that he found on the side of the road. And I'm like, oh, okay. I trust him, you know, because I didn't think he was lying to me. Well, come to find out that I get a message from the parent's mom, or the kid's mom, saying, hey, your son sold my son a VR headset. I look over, my headset's gone. So because of that, I took away his technology use for a month, and he's been pretty much been bored out of his mind because of it. But I think I've given him the punishment deemed necessary for him, and in the future, his technology use is going to be limited now, just because he doesn't need to be playing on his VR for 5 hours a day, you know. But overall, in terms of like raising him, I feel like I'm getting better being a proper dad, you know, and doing the things I need to do to raise him properly. What else? Me and my relationship with my girlfriend is extremely healthy. We are doing really well together. I go up there and spend time with her every weekend, and then every once in a while she'll come down and spend a week with me. We have really good communication. We've never really fought before about really anything. I mean, I would say I wouldn't say arguing. I would say more of like we get into a disagreement about something, some certain thing, you know, and then we have a discussion about it, and we have an adult conversation where we're both showing each other's side of the story and, you know, coming to a conclusion, you know. But it's not like a shouting match where we're fucking screaming at each other and then it gets nowhere. It gets us nowhere. We have disagreements a lot. There's a lot of things in our lives that we disagree about, but we're able to actually, we're really healthy about it. So I feel like our relationship's really good. The affection that we show towards each other is exactly where I want it to be. I struggle sometimes of, like, her version of showing love is different from my version, so us getting used to that has been not necessarily a struggle, but it's something we have had to get used to. I'm more of like a hands-on person. I'm more of a hands-on, like, I will show you my affection by my actions, you know, and yeah, I'm not going to go into too deep with it, but certain things that we disagree about, but ultimately we're two adults that are able to actually come to a compromise with each other. I plan on moving in up there in Minnesota next year around May. That is already pretty much set in stone at this point. By that point, we'll be together for about a year and a half. And now I've just been slowly moving things up to her house, preparing for that eventuality. Can't fucking say that word, but eventually preparing for it. So that's probably what's going to happen, is after he gets out of school on a summer vacation, I'm hoping that his grandmother is going to watch him, who lives in Florida, for about a month like she did this year. And during that time, I'm going to move all my stuff up there, and then I'm probably going to take about a month off from finding a job to get us situated and set down and whatnot. I have a bunch of other stuff I need to do until then. Jesus Christ. But that's the plan for now. What else? What else is going good? I'm still live streaming every once in a while. Me and Andrew have been playing Minecraft together. We've been playing on this server for a while now, and I think I need to take a little bit of a break from it just because I'm kind of burnt out of it. I spent the better part of like a couple hundred hours worth of time playing on this Minecraft server, building a base and whatnot, and it's kind of burnt me out over the last month. So I'm probably just going to be live streaming other games that I play. I just downloaded Black Desert Online again. I don't think I'm going to necessarily be streaming that game, but I'll probably be doing Space Marine 2 because I'm never going to get tired of that fucking game. And whatever else I feel like playing at the moment. My girlfriend's got me into Lego, and that's just been a bad thing because now we've spent thousands of dollars on Lego sets over the past year that we've been together, and I'm partially to blame for that. But oh well. It's something I enjoy doing now. Building Legos is pretty fun, and I never thought I would actually enjoy it. But besides that, I think that's a pretty good update for how my life's currently going and everything associated with it. I also I talked about this in another video, but I won't discuss it here. But I feel like everything, like I said, is going good, and yeah, I'll let you know if anything changes, any new updates about my life, and yeah, if anything else surprising happens, you guys will find out right away. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out as always, and have a nice night, guys.